Hey y'all, so I decided to do like a shorter video. If you all didn't want to watch the hour-long video of the Aaliyah reading, I knew it was gonna be that long. Right now playing is Anita Baker, Angel. But I knew it was gonna be that long because I've been waiting around to do her reading. So yeah, but this is the shorter version. So Aaliyah Dana Houghton, born January 16th, 1979 in Brooklyn, New York. She's a Capricorn. She transitioned August 25th, 2001 in the Bahamas. Okay, she was age 22. For some reason, trial came through on the spirit box, right? So she's aware of the trial that's currently going on. But Thailand, for some reason, when I looked at this, I picked up Thai or Thailand. Okay, so that could be significant. The name Thai could be significant as well. So she was buried August 31st, 2001. Okay, so we know that she's a mogul, okay, who cannot be duplicated. All right, she had a sibling, Rashad Houghton. Her parents, I want to say this was Denise or Diane, something like that, and Michael. Okay. On Wicca, okay, Wikipedia, they had spouse R. Kelly, which was insane to me. But anywho, 1994-95, cause of, supposedly, the cause of her transition is, the accident. So the numbers when breaking down, her birth date and her transition. These are the numbers that came out, okay? So 88, 44, and 22. She was 22 when she transitioned. 44 is giving me something could be significant about her roots, okay? Her home even as well, okay? Her femininity, her being a divine feminine. Her mother could even be significant. And then something about a karmic masculine, okay? Something is also significant here with the 8816 tower, which was her transformation, okay, her transitioning, and then her feeling lackluster, okay, or weak, okay, when it pertains to, and I saw 222, when it pertains to whoever this karmic masculine is, okay. Someone here I was picking up too in the hour-long reading. Someone here likes to be called Sir, okay, or Sir is significant. Sir came through on my spirit box. All right, so we also got 888. 888 is the sum of when she passed, the actual day, okay. 16 tower, like I mentioned, 10 here as well, okay. 10th house, which talks about the public eye, image, masculines, okay. Something about a man, masculine, someone in the public eye, someone here trying to maintain their image is significant as well. Also, the 10 that I got, because there was a 10-year difference between her turning 32 and when she actually transitioned, and I got 555, okay. So 555, a massive change, okay. Also, with this 122 here, when I was making my notes, okay, the notes on this page, all right, 322 on the clock, this is her energy, okay. So 122, 1 being self, Aaliyah. 22, she transitioned, she is a high priestess, okay. And then 40, a masculine, causing her ending or the ending to a feminine energy, okay. Hold on, y'all, I got a call. I can't take that right now. Okay, so moving on. These are the notes that I took to make this a more downsized reading, okay? So, Aaliyah's confidence is what intimidated those around her, okay? And which, something is significant here about a church, or organization, or secret society, okay? Whomever these individuals are, they manifested her demise, okay? The numbers 91, 14, and 95 are significant, okay? I also got 5. Something is significant about a mature masculine. This person could be head of this organization in some way, shape, or form. Priest, 422 on the clock. Priest did come through on the box, okay? Then something happened where she denied people access to her. Something about she denied people access to her, or something about somebody who liked to sleep with others people, okay, is significant, all right. Or someone who could have made advances at her, or something like that. Something could also be significant about something happening, right, where someone became obsessed after the fact. You understand? So I'm picking that up too. We got 99 and we got 18 here. So some sort of moon energy, okay, is significant. All right. Then also that talks about fourth house energy again. Okay. So we then have, she established boundaries with these individuals, okay, who had who had a unhealthy obsession with her, a group, okay, because 11th house talks about group. I got 83 reduces to 11th house talks about groups, also talks about friends. So any of those could be significant. I just saw 530, okay, so some sort of communication, people that she would communicate with, okay? Some could also be significant about like some sort of drama or some sort of gossip or some sort of pettiness, okay? Then we have, I got 15, a lot of jealousy and envy and evil eye in her, okay? From people who made her offers, okay? They made her love offers, they made her offers to make her dreams come true. And I think I just saw 555 to make her dreams come true, okay, that type of stuff. 56, 11, okay, that group again, the friend energy again, okay. And I was picking up wolf and sheep's, sheep and wolf den type energy, okay, or wolf's den type energy, okay. So these people became mentally and emotionally unstable, okay, when it pertains to their obsession with her, okay. And also, like I said, I saw 530, they also began gossiping about her, okay, or talking about her, okay. 76, so 17 could be significant star energy, okay, or an Aquarius could be significant, but 76 is 13 gives me January, okay, when she came about, okay, when she was born, all right, or the month of January period could just be significant, okay. Something could be significant about a Capricorn or an Aquarius energy, okay. Something could be significant about a masculine, a group of men, okay, a group of hating ass men, okay. So she chose to move on. She wanted to move on without conflict, okay. Something about her wanting to move on without conflict, okay. And it was due to some sort of disloyalty. And like I said, I mentioned the conflict again, all right, with that 5th house energy and that 3rd house, okay. I got 666. Okay, so something was extremely toxic, something about some sort of demonic energy, okay? I did mention in the hour-long reading that I did come across a photo of her when I was doing the thumbnail for the hour-long video. I did pick up some energy off of that thumbnail, okay? Or that photo, okay? And it gave me moon energy. It did give me moon energy. It gave me organization energy. It did give me that, okay. So yeah, something could definitely be significant about some sort of redemption, okay, because I am hearing that, okay. But something yeah, but I got 555 and then quadruple 5, all right. Conflict amongst someone juggling her, okay, or living a double life, okay. So something was significant about that, all right. Some sort of conflict happening. I just saw 817 and 818. So yeah, something is significant about somebody something had something to do because of her energy, something about her energy. These individuals were energy harvesting off of her. She was a source, okay, for them. 833 I just saw. She was a source for them, a source of energy, a very valuable source of energy, because like I said, when she transitioned, it was on 888, okay? So 7 of Pentacles energy. Something is significant here about a liar, which is the person who put her in some sort of third party, or it was a third party situation. Now, this could have been a 3-way situation where the masculine didn't want her to walk away, didn't want her to leave, because qualified came through on the spirit box. And I felt the energy of the message that came through is somebody who wasn't qualified, 912. Okay, somebody who wasn't qualified. But with that 912 there, this person wanted to prove themselves. And I just saw 921. They wanted to prove themselves to whomever this masculine is, okay, in some way, shape, or form, in a toxic way, okay. So something is significant about a liar who couldn't take rejection, okay, who was well invested in something hidden, a lifestyle, okay. 10th house energy, okay. We got 10 and 17, which is the star once again, okay. So 888. I keep picking up, even when I wrote down this 888 right here in my notes, I keep picking up a baby. 955. Confirmation. 10 and 9 is 19, a son. Okay, I keep picking up on the infant. I keep picking up on the baby here. Okay, when it pertains to Aaliyah. Okay, 10 and 9, just saw it again. 19, 10, 10. Okay, something is significant here about the month of April, because I did pull my DNA oracle. Okay, so April. Okay, this could have been, I'm picking up the energy of course, her not being far along. Not at all. Something that she could have just found out. Okay, 1033. Okay, May is significant. He's a liar. A threesome that resulted in a pregnancy. Okay, kids in different area codes. This card I have in a whole nother deck. In my truth teller deck, if I'm not mistaken, this card is always coming out. Okay, kids in different area codes when it pertains to whoever this liar is, and a child that resulted from a pregnancy. Okay, who knows where this child is? Okay, but we got abandonment. 82 reduced to a 10. Abandonment came out in reverse. The card from my Jealous One's Envy deck came out. If I can't have you, no one else will. This is that energy. This is that energy. The reason why the abandonment came out in reverse, 11:22 on the clock. Okay, this is her energy. She couldn't leave. She couldn't walk away. Okay, I also picked up the energy in the longer video of I saw, Spirit gave me a flash of the movie from Don't Be a Menace. Okay, remember when he walked in, picked up the baby and put it back down. Okay, so something could be significant about that as well. Okay, like, and this is no shade to her parents, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm just a messenger. Something being left behind. Okay, something being left, something being offered up. Okay, and this is alleged, but it is what it is. Anywho, and I just saw 1155. Okay, so I also got love spell. Okay, so with the love spell energy, 7310 again, 1010 endings, new beginnings. Okay, so swindling parents or guardians. I mentioned this in another reading that I did. Okay, so being able to swindle the parents, being able to swindle the guardians, hell, being able to swindle the child too, because these are weirdos. Okay, so yeah, this is the energy. Something about an ending for a new beginning. Okay, also child sacrifices came out. Okay, so for gain, for financial gain, on that particular card, I have 20 written down. 1010 again. Okay, 2020 could be significant. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is significant as well. Aries talks about the self, which I said with that one, I was picking up Aaliyah. Okay, with the Leo energy, 5th house energy, drama once again. Okay, and then with that Sag energy, 9th house energy, this is something significant about this being connected to law and religion. Okay, something about law and religion. Okay, is significant. All right, once again, that Hierophant energy, that organization energy again. Okay, traditional came out through the spirit box as well. Okay, but also got 6 of Cups in the moon. Okay, so 18, 4th house energy again. Something is significant about somebody's mother here. Something is heavily significant about somebody's mother. Also somebody being a mother. I also was picking up underage pregnancy. 1333. Okay, 99 is significant as well. Okay, 18 and 6 is 24. Okay, so something significant here about finances. 6 is significant as well. Okay, you get 6 again, 66. Okay, once again. Okay, this is talking about money. Okay, a masculine money. Okay, a feminine's money or finances or assets is significant here. The lovers even. Okay, a couple, something about a couple. Okay, is significant here too. Okay, child sacrifices is significant when it pertains to this couple. Okay, somebody from her past is significant. Okay, then we have Hierophant. Okay, this is that group. 5, identity theft, fraternity, government, priest, governor. Government came through on the spirit box. Priest came through on the spirit box. University came through on the spirit box. These here came from my investigation oracle. Okay, Ace of Pentacles came out. 1, Aaliyah, gain. Okay, then we have the 5 of Cups again, grief and loss, sacrifice. This is what I picked up from that. Okay, so Also, she spoke about, there go the fraternity card here. Like I mentioned, her assets, 8th house energy, insurance and home fraud is significant. Something significant about them trying to keep some sort of files hidden as well. Abandoned vehicle. In the longer reading, I mentioned, how she kept giving me pictures of her abandoned property, her stuff being abandoned. Okay, and I think I shared it on my community tab. Okay. Official person in reverse, somebody who was extremely corrupted. We got theft, yes, stealing her shit. Okay, it's significant. All right, what else we had here? Kid swap. Okay, this is more of that high fun energy. Identity theft came out as well. Okay, what else? Something could also be, I mentioned her neighbors, so something could have been significant about the neighborhood, her neighborhood. Also, hotel, motel, front desk came out, resort came out, and Allen came out through the spirit box. Okay, so something is significant about that as well. Like I said, with these people and these that's a part of these organizations, they pay this one, and I spoke about this before, pay this one to do this, that, and the other. Okay, if you got a coin, okay, break the law, you know, but it is what it is. She knows that she's getting justice. Okay, justice is coming in for her. But I just wanted to do a shorter reading just in case y'all didn't want to watch the whole other reading with like the spirit box and all that type of stuff. All right, so hope you all enjoyed this quicker message, and yeah, stay tuned for more readings.